Hello everyone, welcome to another video on our channel News Faster. We're back with more tributes. In this video, we have a list of American legends who passed away in the last few days or just recently. Number 1. Rick Nolan. Nolan was a Minnesota House of Representatives member from 1969 until 1973, before moving to Congress to represent the 6th District between 1975 and 1981. After a 32-year break, he returned to politics in 2011 to run against Representative Chip Kravac in the state's northeastern 8th Congressional District. He faced Kravac in the general election after defeating Terrell Clark in the 2012 primary. In 2014 and 2016, he overcame him and repelled 2 challenges from Republican Stuart Mills. Born in Brainerd, Nolan completed high school there in 1962. He subsequently went to St. John's University, where he obtained a BA after completing his undergraduate studies at the University of Minnesota. Before pursuing postgraduate studies in education at St. Cloud State University and Public Administration and Policy Development at the University of Maryland, he served for 2 years in the Army ROTC program. Before going into politics, he worked as a staff assistant to then-Senator Walter Mondale and taught social studies in Royalton. In response to the death of former Representative Nolan, Minnesota DFL Chairman Ken Martin issued the following statement. As a fervent advocate for the Northland, Rick Nolan defended working people against corporate interests. He served as an ambassador for the DFL's belief that we all do better when we all do better, from Ely to Duluth. We are thinking of his family and everyone who got to know and love this devoted public servant. Nolan was 80 years old. Number 2, Mitsy Gainer. One of the few survivors of the golden age of the Hollywood musical also appeared in We're Not Married and There's No Business like show business actress and dancer Mitsy Gainer, who played Nellie Forbush in the 1958 movie South Pacific and acted in other musicals with Gene Kelly, Frank Sinatra, and Bing Crosby, has away. She was 93. According to a statement from her longtime managers Renee Reyes and Shane Rosamonda, Gainer, one of the few people to survive the alleged golden age of the Hollywood musical, passed away in Los Angeles on Thursday morning from natural causes. Reyes and Rosamonda jointly released a statement saying, "As we celebrate her legacy, we offer our thanks to her friends and fans and the countless audiences she entertained throughout her long life. Your love, support, and gratitude were a sustaining gift in her life and meant a great deal to her." Although she worked in theater, television, and film for 8 decades, her role in South Pacific is what people remember her for the most. Gainer was nominated for a Golden Globe for Best Actress, and the film adaptation of South Pacific won for Best Sound out of 3 Academy Award nominations. In the movie, Gainer sung 2 memorable songs, Some Enchanted Evening and I'm Gonna Wash That Man Right Outta My Hair. She also starred with Ginger Rogers in We're Not Married, Marilyn Monroe in There's No Business Like Show Business, and David Niven in The Birds and the Bees. Gainer rebranded herself as a performing artist later in her career. She starred in her own musical revue, earning top dollar in Las Vegas, Florida, as well as in theaters and auditoriums across the United States, Canada, England, and Australia, under the direction of her husband-manager Jack Bean. In 2008, she also received an Emmy for the Mitsy Gainer Razzle Dazzle Special, The Extraordinary Years. She was born in Chicago on September 4, 1931, as Francesca Marlene de Chani von Gerber. Mitzi is short for Marlene. She came from a musical household and began singing and dancing at an early age. After getting married in 1954, Gainer and Bean purchased a large home in the middle of Beverly Hills in 1960, where they lived until his passing in 2006. They tended to entertain a select group of close friends rather than attend Hollywood parties. The pair didn't have any kids. Number 3. Meghan Markle, Nelson Rockefeller's aide. Meghan Markle, who was with the former vice president and governor of New York when he passed away under circumstances that sparked great conjecture, passed away in California at the age of 70. According to a self-written obituary published by a Sacramento, California funeral facility, Markle passed away on October 2nd from liver and kidney failure. According to her brother, she passed away at a Sacramento live-in hospital. The four-time Republican governor passed away from a heart attack on the evening of January 26, 1979, bringing Markle, who had a lengthy and diverse media career, to the attention of the country. Conjecture concerning the death of the 70-year-old member of the wealthy Rockefeller family and the nature of his relationship with his 25-year-old researcher was stoked by conflicting accounts for the events of that night. At first, it was reported that Rockefeller passed away in his Rockefeller Center offices. However, a family representative subsequently stated that Rockefeller was struck while working on an art book at his own offices located somewhere in Manhattan. Inconsistencies also existed over who was around him and when he passed away. At first, Markle was not mentioned as being present when he passed away. Markle remained silent about the incident and was harassed by media as a mystery woman. Outside her brother's California residence, she said to reporters, "I'm sorry, I have nothing to say." Her unwavering silence won her a place with author Tom Wolfe and actress Meryl Streep on People magazine's list of the 25 most intriguing personalities for 1979. In her obituary, which her brother John Markle claims she authored this year, Markle shared some details about her dealings with Rockefeller after decades of silence. The New York Times was the first to publish on the obituary, but it doesn't include any new information about the night of Rockefeller's passing or their connection outside of work. "I only know that they were close friends. I don't know beyond that," John Markle told the Associated Press over the phone on Thursday. "I never pressed, and she never talked to me about it." According to John Markle, his sister allegedly signed a non-disclosure agreement. In 1975, while working as a radio reporter for the Associated Press, she attempted to draw Rockefeller's attention during a press conference when he was responding to inquiries in Spanish. She referred to him as Señor Vicepresidente and argued her point in Spanish before switching to English to ask Rockefeller about the financial difficulties facing New York City, which caused the reporters in the room to giggle. According to the obituary, the two left the room together.